today, I brought you Byron Katie. I Need Your Love. Is that true? So give you a little bit background of Byron Katie first. Her How to Stop Seeking Love, Approval, and Appreciation and Start Finding Them Instead is a transformative guide that delves into the deep-seated need for external validation and offers a path to self-acceptance and inner peace. Through her profound insights and practical exercises, Katie encourages readers to question their thoughts and beliefs, leading to a profound shift in perspective. The book is filled with real-life examples and step-by-step instructions for implementing the work, Katie's method for achieving emotional freedom. The readers are guided to identify and challenge their limiting beliefs, ultimately realizing that true love, approval, and appreciation come from within. Katie's compassionate and clear writing makes complex psychological concepts accessible, providing a valuable resource for anyone seeking to improve their mental well-being. This book is not just about finding love and approval, but about transforming one's relationship with oneself and the world. Byron Katie is a renowned author and speaker known for her groundbreaking method of self-inquiry known as the work. After suffering from severe depression for many years, Katie experienced a profound shift in consciousness that led her to develop this method, with involved questioning and reversing negative thoughts. Her approach has helped thousands of people worldwide to overcome mental suffering and find peace within themselves. Katie has authored several best-selling books, including Loving Waters and 1,000 Names for Joy. She continues to lead workshops and seminars globally. The special background of this book lies in Katie's unique approach to self-inquiry. The book is based on the premise that our suffering is caused by our thoughts rather than external circumstances. By learning to question these thoughts, individuals can free themselves from the need for external validation. The book includes detailed instructions on how to apply, making it a practical guide for personal transformation. Katie's teachings are rooted in her own experiences and the thousands of interactions she has had with people seeking help, making her insights both authentic and deeply impactful. So 7 tips from the book. 1. Question your thoughts. Regularly question the validity of your thoughts and beliefs. 2nd, use the work. Apply the 4 questions of the work to your stressful thoughts. 3rd, identify stressful thoughts. Recognize and write down the thoughts that cause you pain. 4th, turn it around. Find the opposite of your stressful thought and see if it might be as true or truer. 5th, practice self-inquiry daily. Make self-inquiry a daily habit to maintain mental clarity and peace. 6th, seek inner validation. Look within for love and approval instead of seeking it from others. 7th, embrace reality. Accept reality as it is, without the filters of negative beliefs, of others. So 5 quotes from the author. It's not the problem that causes our suffering, it's our thinking about the problem. When you argue with reality, you lose only 100% of the time. The only time we suffer is when we believe a thought that argues with what is. Placing the blame or judgment of someone else leaves you powerless to change your experience. Taking responsibility for your beliefs and judgments gives you the power to change them. And do you want to meet the love of your life? Look into the mirror. And now we want to step into the book with a few sentences to give you an idea what this is about and why could it be your book and change your life. So how to stop seeking love, approval, and appreciation and start finding them instead. Forward. Interesting thing about Byron Katie Michael is what she has discovered and has to teach about love. It's something extraordinary, and this book will show how it's done. Once you see it, it's obvious and would change your life if you try it out. It works for me. Also, just to think that she's different from other people in some special way that makes her capable of doing things you couldn't do. It might be good to learn something about her. When wise people return out of the desert in the old stories, there are lots of hair, are usually dressed in robes, which is what everyone wore in the desert, and they can help speaking about what they have found. In the United States, such wise people might look much more ordinary to us, have, say, big hair, long fingernails, and a background in real estate. Byron Katie Mitchell, everyone calls her Katie, has a background in real estate. And though she no longer has big hair and now wears Elon Fisher clothes, she still can't help talking about what she discovered. She does actually come from the desert, from Barstow. That's the first thing in the creation myth of this discovery. Barstow is in the Mojave Desert in the Southern California, the last stop before the long haul into Arizona. It has railway sidings and a nearby Air Force base, and neat rows of houses where military personnel cultivate flowers and front yards inside of the desert. The Mojave is bleak even by desert standards. It lacks the whimsy of cactuses, yet become truly beautiful if you start to pay attention to it. If you take a walk with Katie there at sunset, the warm wind seems like a caress, and the rocks are subtle in their shades of brown and yellow, and black and red, and the shadows are blue. She will lead you up canyons to places where hidden water drips, and you might begin to see the desert is kind and believe her when she says it was her teacher. Her story is hers, yet, as is in every person's story, she was happy with 3 children and a husband who loved her, and a business when she became unhappy. Gradual first, and then all at once. She gained a lot of weight. She began to drink. She became angry and afraid. She slept with a revolver under her pillow. The revolver under her pillow is not as unusual burster as it would be in San Francisco, yet it was disquieting to her family. She kept her business going, but was helpless in most other ways and felt deeply unworthy. So far, this is an ordinary sort of story and an ordinary kind of pain, though severe. You wander along through life taking in the view until something hits you on the side of the head and gets your attention. So I could talk further about that. It would be super interesting, but I would like to take you with me to the last chapter, Love It Itself. When you believe the thought that anyone should love you, that's where the pain begins. I often say, if I had a prayer, I would be, God spare me from the desire of love, approval, or appreciation. Amen. Love is what you are already. Love doesn't seek anything. It's already complete. It doesn't want, doesn't need, has no shoulds. It already has everything at once. It already is everything at once, just the way it wants it. So when I hear people say that they love someone and want to be loved in return, I know they're not talking about love. They're talking about something else. Something you may seem to trade love for, the stressful thought appearing in the moment. It's a little trip out into an illusion. Seeking love is how you lose the awareness of love. But you can only lose the awareness of it, not the state. That's not an option, because love is what we all are. That's immovable. When you investigate your stressful thinking and your mind becomes clear, love pours into your life, and there is nothing you can do about it. Love joins everything without condition. It doesn't avoid the nightmare. It looks forward to it and then inquires. There's no way to join except to get free of your belief that you want something from your partner. That's true joining. It's like, bingo, you just won the lottery. If I want something from my partner, I simply ask. If he said no, and I have a problem with that, I need to take a look at my thinking. Whereas I already have everything. We all do. That's how I sit here so comfortably. I don't want anything from you that you don't want to give me. I don't even want your freedom if you don't. I don't even want your peace. The truth that you experience is how I'm able to join the two. That's how you touch me. And you touch me so intimately that it brings tears to my eyes. I've joined you and you don't have a choice. And I do this over and over and over, endlessly, effortlessly. It's called making love. Love wouldn't deny a breath. It wouldn't deny a grain of sand or a speck of dust. It is totally in love with itself, and it delights in acknowledging itself through its own presence in every way, without limit. It embraces it all. Everything from the murderer and the rapist to the saint, to the dog and the cat. Love is so vast within itself that it will burn you up. It is so first that there is nothing you can do with it. All you can do is be it. So now I will close with that. And unfortunately, because it's such an interesting book, and I hope it inspired you a tiny little bit, or a bit more. And now I will switch to an anonymous person wrote me, and we changed her name that you can stay anonymously. And she writes, "Hi, I'm Chris. I'm 56. I've been feeling unwell for a few weeks now, as I'm now not in my own body. It feels really weird. Sometimes I feel really hot. I feel forgetful. Sometimes I simply cannot find something I just held in my hand a few seconds ago. Normally, I find myself attractive, but in the last few weeks, I've been feeling worse and worse, exhausted, down. Sometimes I don't know what life is all about. I react stress to questions. Sometimes I get angry right after, but it feels like it overwhelms me, like I can stop it. I then think, hey, pull yourself together. But then I feel like there's a mountain in front of me. Anything more is too much. Everything is annoying me right now. Some say menopause. I think it's silly to just blame it all on that. It's not like that. I have regular periods, but can you help me? So, hi, Chris. I understand how distressing these symptoms must be for you. Here are some concrete recommendations to help you navigate these feelings and improve your well being. Seek medical evaluation. Given your age and symptoms, of course, it could be that it's underlying medical conditions. Please consult with your primary care and see if you have hormonal imbalances, maybe, or other health issues. But practice, of course, mindfulness, meditation, or deep breathing exercises to help maintaining and managing stress and anxiety. These techniques can help you feel more grounded and on control of your emotions. And then you should engage in regular exercise. This can boost your mood and energy levels. As soon as you feel like, oh, I just want to stay on the couch, wake up and go out, take on your shoes, go out, whatever weather there is. And ensure you're eating a balanced diet rich in fruit, vegetables, and lean proteins. Staying hydrated and reducing caffeine and alcohol can also help managing your symptoms. Sometimes it's a really easy things. And sleep routine. Some might find it silly. Prioritise getting enough quality sleep. Establish a calming bedtime routine and create a comfortable sleep environment to improve your rest. And then get also social support. Connect with your friends. Ask them. Maybe they have ideas for you. Sharing feelings and receiving support from others can be incredibly beneficial. And set your realistic goals. Write down what has happened, when it happens. Break down tasks into manageable steps and set realistic goals for yourself. Don't let you be occupied by job. Try to help reduce feelings on being overwhelmed and improve your sense of accomplishment. Think about what great person you are and take time for your hobbies and interests. Engage in activities which are important to you. Give yourself time and honor yourself. It's important to address this feeling comprehensively and not dismiss them solely as it's just a kind of menopause. You're so right. It is important that you try to give more quality to your life, to love yourself, and take the time you really need for that. So I hope you have taken something for you, and that wraps our episode now for We Empower, the weekly radio show dedicated to celebrating the strengths, resilience, and limitless potential of women around the globe. Join us again next week as we continue on this empowering journey, sharing real stories of triumph, upliftment, and empowerment. Your presence and engagement mean the world to us, and we appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Remember, this time is a gift for you to discover new inspiration, embrace exciting insights, and find the motivation to live life to the fullest. Together we rise. Thank you for being part of our community. Until next time, keep shining and empowering others, and love yourself. You can do more together.